Blitz on 2 starts now.
Indeed it does. Hey everybody, and welcome once again to the Blitz on 2. I'm Mark Morgan. Love the little wave there. And every Friday night at this time, as you well know, we will be your one-stop shopping for all your high school football needs. The playoffs began tonight.
That it did. Glad to have you in. I'm Dan Fanning. Only one local team enters the postseason as the number one team in their classification. That would be the Summerville Green Wave in Class 5A. The Wave, vying for their first state title, get this, since 1998. Green Wave struck quickly tonight against River Bluff. Third play from scrimmage, Jaden Cummings fires over to Sheldon Glenn. Boy, they have so many weapons on offense. Here we go, crossing pattern. Glenn off to the races. He goes untouched, 70 yards for the score. PAT up and good, 7-0 Summerville. The Green Wave moving the sticks yet again. This time Cummings back to Glenn. He makes a few moves as Mark showed us the scoreboard.
A lot of cutaways.
Make sure we know it's 7-0. Then you see Sheldon Glenn making some moves, shake and bake, and he helps. Then Cummings fires deep this time. What a catch by Yannick Smith. Wow. He hauls it in double coverage. Yannick, PT Pier prime time player. We go to your final score. The Green Wave advanced to round 2, 28-3, your final.
Elsewhere in Goose Creek, the Chapin Eagles leading the Stratford Knights at halftime 14-7. Chapin tried to expand on that lead. Then in the second half, the Knights were actually first and goal on the 1-yard line at one point, but Stratford just couldn't punch it in. You see them struggling right here. However, Stratford was able to score a field goal, bringing the game to 14-10 Chapin with a little more than 10 minutes left in the game. But as it ends up, the Knights would win. That's not it. But it was a field goal just like that. That was a walk-off field goal. What a victory for the suddenly hot Stratford Knights, 28-27.
And moving on, Fort D hosting Socastee. Patriots leading 17-6 third quarter. Braves with it. Quadir Scott goes up top. Joshua Brown hauls it in. 45 yards. He's down inside the 5. 2 plays later, Scott calls his own number, takes it in for the touchdown. Try for 2. Good. Socastee back in it. They're down 17-14. 14 with it now. Bennett Ripper with the pass to Monty Johnson. He makes a nice catch. I don't know about 25 yards, but needless to say, first down. Socastee stopped the Patriots on 4th down. Why the defensive stand right here? How about that? 14, though, turns the tables. Tackles the backfield in the end zone. Safety. That made it 19-14. Then Riffer to Marquise Muhammad. 25 yards. Nifty pitch and catch. Spin move too easy, just like Dylan Reese. He strolls in for the score. Nicely done there by Moose. Fort D would go on to prevail from there with ease. 40-14, your final score. Now tonight's first-round matchup in Goose Creek, a rematch of last year's first-round matchup as West Ashley comes a-calling.
That's right, Dan. The Wildcats finished their season kind of a week early. They had their bye in week 10 so they could rest up a bit before making the trip to the Creek. We check out the highlights from this one. Gators tied at 14 at halftime. West Ashley gets the ball second half. David Donnan rolls out. He finds his tight end, Bristol Baganzon, who rips it away for the first down. Love the big tight ends, huh? Throw to your tight ends. Don't make them just block. Later on the drive, the Shrine Bowler, Terry Truck Grant, living up to his name right there, rumbles in. West Ashley goes in front. 21-14 scoreboard shot. Kamani Clary and the Gators answer. Clary throws a dart to Shawan Grant. Touchdown Goose Creek. That ties it at 21. Next West Ashley drive, Donovan down the field to Lavelle Minus. Is that correct? Lavelle Minus, yeah. He gets down to the 1-yard line. Then what can Brown do for you? That is Dan's line, and that is Kevin Brown. Muscles in from the 1. 27-21 Wildcats to the board we go. Look at here. The Fighting Dan Fannings win it.
Ashley.
30-21.
And we go up to Berkeley County. The Stags playing host to Conway Tigers tonight in Monk's Corner. Early in the contest, Conway's quarterback Devon Granger throws a pass, but picked off by Berkeley's Tyler Umpfelt, who then heads straight into the end zone for the first touchdown of the contest with the good extra point. 7-0 Stags. Raymond Owens in attendance. So are those. Look at Staggy.
There
How about
we go.
that? Then Henry Rivers, the freshman phenom, drops back, fires across the middle. McCray triggers, bobbles it, then hauls it in. He is gone. Maybe 18 right there, 82-yard score? How about that? Nicely done by Rivers, Driggers, and Raymond Owens. That made it 14-0. As we go to your final score, Berkeley. How about this? Eric Lodge picks up his first playoff victory as head coach of the Stags, 44-8. Your final. Now staying in 5A, where Ashley Ridge were looking to parlay their great regular season into a road win tonight at Sumter.
That's right, Jeff Tate, Swamp Foxes with a tough task facing the Gamecocks on the road, and you see from the final, boy, Sumter hitting on all cylinders tonight. That is unexpected. 56-7, a great season for Ashley Ridge comes to an end.
And we go back into the Midlands as Cane Bay taking on White Knoll this evening. Early on, as we get a good shot of Coach Russell Zaire as Cane Bay dropped back to Pax. Mark Stewart picked off by White Knoll. Reggie Anderson says he usually doesn't send a shot sheet, but I guess we'll go with this one. Then later on, White Knoll's Landon Sharp to Austin Cunningham. He touches it off. 21-0 White Knoll after that touchdown. Cane Bay, their defense would make a stand right here later on fourth down. As you see the fans at White Knoll, I guess still in the Halloween spirit.
Maybe they dress like that every Friday night.
I would say so. Maybe we'll have to go to White Knoll. Somerville could play up.
Crowd shot.
I would say so. Somerville could play up there in a couple weeks. I'll have to let you know then. Cane Bay with the defensive stand, but not enough this evening. As we go to your final score, White Knoll stays undefeated, eliminating the Cobras 28-0. Now in 4A, coming off the Week 10 wow, James Island looking to rumble in the first round of the playoffs.
That is correct. Jamar McCoy's Trojans looking to add on to that perfect 10-0 regular season. What a year it's been. We head to the backyard. There they are. They kind of ran away from me, thank goodness, so I'm safe and sound. Here we go. J.I. with it early first quarter. The ball is loose, and the Tigers recover. Kalia Grant with the recovery. Wilson in business. That would lead to this. Tamonte Emmanuel takes the handoff, fools me. Where is he, Mark? He heads for the end zone, 25 yards before he's finally knocked out inside the 5. A few plays later, Jaron Waiters will scoot in easily. Watch this. Touchdown Wilson, no problem. PAT, no good though, 6-zip visitors. Trojans then go to work. Quarterback Braxton Scott on the keep right here. Watch him kind of coming right at you. He gains 8 yards and a first down. He's knocked down. He was marked down right there before that ball popped loose, because then 2 plays later, the pitch to Amontre Scott, and watch him go. Breaking tackles, using his speed, 32 yards. There he goes for the touchdown.
They don't call him Showtime for nothing.
That is correct. The PAT put J.I. on top 7-6. We go to the board. James Island pulls away big. Make it 11-0, folks. 49-6, your final.
And back east of the Cooper, Lucy Beckham in West Florence. Photographer Robert Bryan getting down and dirty with it. My word, Robert. Hopefully you have insurance. Fourth play from scrimmage for the Bengals. A little fake out. Steven Siggers goes 18 yards for the opening score. Touchdown LB, try for 2, no good, 6-zip Bengals. Lucy Beckham with it one more time. Quarterback Chalmers Ballard rolls out, calls his own number. A nice run for 35 yards before Chalmers knocked out inside the 10. Smart play because he has a 4.7 GPA. Later, Seegers with a 1-yard run. PAT good, 13-0 Bengals. Then once, twice, 3 times to Steven Seegers. It's nice one more time. Steven up the middle, around the outside, and he is in. 21-0 home team. As we go to your final score, Lucy Beckham, I believe that was their first playoff win tonight. Congratulations to LB, 37-7.
All right, we're just kicking things off here on the Blitz on 2. A real brief timeout.
Yeah, we'll venture down to Class 3 through 1A. Play us a look at some Skeeza action when we come right back.
Welcome back. The Blitz on 2 keeps right on rolling. Following that region title win over Beaufort last week, Hanahan looking to keep its mojo in the Class 3A playoffs. Yeah, the Hawks contest tonight could be a black and blue affair as their opponent, Ainer, likes to pound the rock as well. Here we go, Wiley Knight Stadium, Hanahan running on the field, I guess flying on the field. Hanahan's defense bows their necks early on. Ainer, ball carrier tackled here by a host of Hawks. Scoreless. Late first quarter, then Kayvon Rivera goes to work. A big gain.
down inside the Blue Jackets, we'll say 40, maybe 35-yard line. A few plays later, someone pick up the phone. Kayvon is making a house call. Mama, there goes that man. The human highlight film adds to it. Kayvon Rivera hitting his head on the goalpost right there as the Hawk shows us touchdown. Hanahan goes up 7-0. Then from there, they put it on Ainer. Congratulations to Milan Turner, head coach of the Hawks, his first win at Hanahan, 41-16.
We keep moving. Manning at Philip Simmons. Iron Horses leading Manning 27-0 as we pick it up. Thunder and Lightning go to work when we first arrived. KJ Asbury, big friend of the show. Big gain down the Manning sideline. There he goes. You better get a hand, somebody. That will then lead to the next play because we got Thunder, we got Lightning. His cousin Sherrod Williams finishes what he started. Look at him. 5 Alive rumbles in to make it 34-0 home team. Philip Simmons got that mojo back. 34-8 on Philip Simmons' next drive. Watches Williams, takes the rock and delivers. That is all. Man, that guy can run. That is all she wrote. To the board we go. Philip Simmons puts up 48. They win by 26 over Manning and move to round 2. Now, last season, Oceanside finished as the state runner-up in Class 2A. The Land Sharks beginning their quest to return to the state final tonight. Yeah,
Oceanside playing host to Lee Central from my parents' hometown of Bishopville.
There you go.
And shout out my dad if he's still up and still watching. Tail in the first half, Chad Wilkson crew up 21-0.
Joe, are you up?
Will Virgilio throws a dart to Gavin Gaspar. OCA moving the chains. A few plays later, Kale Gilchrist gets stopped short of the goal line. Or does he? Watch this. Boop. Second effort. He falls into the end zone. 28-0 Land Sharks. After OCA recovers a fumble, they go for it on 4th and goal. Virgilio up the middle. A big gain. Move the chains. Then less than 15 ticks left before half. Tanner Swisher airs it out to who else? Virgilio comes into your screen to haul it in. Nicely done. 7 heaven. Will Virgilio have yourself a game? That made it 35-0 Oceanside at halftime as OCA moves on to round 2, shutting out Lee Central 42-0.
All right, let's go. Timberland hosting Kingstree. This was kind of a low-scoring, interesting game early on. In the very first quarter, Timberland's going to fumble this football in the end zone. There's your international symbol for it's a safety. Kingstree on top 2-0. Now Wolves on offense at the 30. Kylan Brown breaks through the D for a huge gain. Look at him go, man. This guy can motor. Not sure why he cut back. Should have kept going. He's taken down at the 10-yard line. First down, Timberland. Next play, it's Brown again. Takes it in for 6. Timberland takes a 6-2 lead on a pair of 3-run homers. Now, start of the second. Kingstree's Jashawn Dorsey launches to Xavier Dukes for a Blazers score. Dukes a little taunting right there. Hey, man, 8-6. That made the final, the score of Kingstree. Timberland loses a close one to Kingstree tonight. The final, they win it on the road, does Kingstree, 14-12.
And one score to show you from 2A. How about this? Woodland wins in overtime over Sherrall, 34-33.
Couple other scores to show you. Andrews big over North Central, 50-18.
Also, Carvers Bay, the Bears beat Baptist Hill 62-32. Now to the Skeezer ranks, where in winning their 7th straight contest last week, Pinewood Prep captured their first region title in program history in the process.
And the Panthers looking for their 8th straight win, one of the hottest teams in the Lowcountry without question. Captains prior to the game, and here we go. Watch the handoff to Grayson Salago right here. He goes down inside the First Baptist 45-yard line. They're pounding that ball, grinding it out. A few plays later, Asa Wyndham dumps it off to Terrence Stallworth. Look at Stallworth. He does the rest. Man, they've got some skilled dudes at Pinewood. That made it 7-0 Panthers. After Pinewood forces a 3-and-out, watch the pass by Wyndham. He'll roll out. Is he looking for an open man? Is he going to let her rip, Dan, right here? I think he is.
He is.
It's hauled in by Jaden Bellish. He goes, I got that. Ref says, did you get that? He says, yeah, I think it's a TD. It is a TD.
I'm about to say, please give it to me so I can go to another game.
Yeah, you're going to just make Dan stand there forever. Give us the signal, ref. To the board we go. Look at him. Pinewood Prep still on fire, 49-7.
And to Porter-Gaud we go. Cyclones hosting Benton Lippin. Cyclones lead 14-10 late second quarter. Nolan Schumann fires to Grainer Hyatt. Gain of 7 PG. Trying to get on the board again just before half. Then handoff to a friend of the show, J.J. Flood. Dynamite. Flood is good from 12 yards before he is brought down. Final 40 seconds of the first half. Flood gets the call again, 4 yards in for the score. He had a $156 rushing PAT good. Porter goes to the locker room with a 21-10 lead, and they go home with a 28-23 win over Ben Lippen.
Let's show you some more scores right now. Wilson Hall over Northwood Academy, 49-28. And another brief timeout. Yeah, I kind of pitched that there were multiple scores, but actually that's coming up after the sponsors do their thing.
That's called, I guess, the tease before the tease.
It is.
Yeah, we have some more scores on the other side, as long as Mark doesn't kind of give it away. Plus, a look at our play of the night. Stay with us.
Welcome back. A couple scores quickly. I think the first one speaks for itself. Dillon over North Charleston, also 42-8.
Yeah, Abby wanted us to get that one in. I'm not sure why. Hampton County beats Bishop England 33-7. Also, Cross. How about this? They blank another opponent, 52-0.
All right, a couple quick scores. Johnsonville over St. John's and East Clarendon over Military Magnet.
And we will have more scores, more highlights next week as week 2 rolls on right here on the Blitz. On to. Have a great weekend.